right. Let's go to number 78. This is another song. This is from the Wall of Voodoo frontman, Stan Ridgway. Drive, she said. Now, Wall of Voodoo fan, were you familiar? This is these
Yeah,
bands. This is an LA band,
yeah,
kind of like an Oingo Boingo thing. I'm sure it wasn't played anywhere else, but are you familiar with Wall of Voodoo and their?
yeah. Obviously, Mexican radio. That was all over MTV back in the day. And it's a song that I still play out at the clubs. I really dig Stan, and I dig his vibe. I dig his artistry. Just don't box him in, right? He's an artist. So, no, I really admire him. I feel like more people should know of him than they actually do. So it's kind of like an Oingo Boingo thing. You mentioned them. It's like not a lot of people know Oingo Boingo outside of Dead Man's Party, outside of the West Coast, and Oingo Boingo are one of my favorite bands. I absolutely love them. But that was from me digging in and discovering them myself. It wasn't because they got played for us here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Oingo Boingo song or album?
I like Gray Matter. Yeah, I like the vibes in that one. I mean, Only a Lad. I really love the herky jerky new wave. I'm a huge Devo fan, so Oingo Boingo and Devo kind of like are right up there for me. It would be amazing to see Danny Elfman live, and I'm very jealous of all of those and from Coachella last year that saw him live. And isn't he performing at the Hollywood Bowl these days too? Or
Yeah, Oingo Boingo. Yeah, they used to do Halloween shows, and actually, I think the members of Oingo Boingo still do that. But Danny Elfman has started to perform Nightmare Before Christmas live at the Bowl. I think he took it on tour, like a small little tour. But anyway, he's still he's starting to sprinkle in some Oingo Boingo songs, but not much.
Yeah, right.
Oingo Boingo songs, you got to go see, members of the Oingo Boingo.
Music genius. I absolutely huge admiration for Mr. Elfman. Yeah.
All right.
Dave, you'll be. Oh.
Okay, let's go steer away from Oingo Boingo because we're talking Wall of Voodoo. I wanted to song Stan Drive, she said, which.
Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't. I unfortunately don't know Stan Ridgway's solo career as well as I probably should. But revisiting this song, I was familiar with it, but one that I don't put on often. But it does make me want to go back and re-listen to it and actually check out more of his earlier solo material.
Yeah, he's as you mentioned, he's just like Wall of Voodoo. Just kind of the more you dig, the more you get into. Some interesting music. Clearly a unique sound, and K-Rock really loved it. They played this a lot, and I was surprised to see they had this one song, Camouflage, which I remember, but it reached number 4 on the UK charts. Also from the Big Heat record.
Yeah.
Are you a film noir fan? Because it has like this film noir type of vibe to it. Drive, she said. Yeah, there's murder and just it's intriguing. I love all of that stuff. Are you any chance you're a film fan?
I am more of a film fan, but I'm more of a like lighthearted John Hughes type of guy. That's rather than I respect film noir, and I love the aesthetics and the vibe of it, and I'll certainly watch it with my wife, but I like the nostalgia of a great Valley Girl or Fast Times at Ridgemont High or Breakfast Club or Ferris. That's my jam.
Okay, so we're in '86. We've been talking Pretty in Pink. Are you Team Blaine or Team Ducky?
Well, Ducky. But Steph and Blaine, I mean, it's just genius. I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Holly's Team Blaine.
No.
Loves the hair. It was all about.
I told you I go back and forth. I'm still Team Ducky today. We talked about it a couple days ago too, but that also the soundtrack. I think that's probably the best soundtrack of all time.
It is. It's my
Yeah.
favorite. I mean, look at the lineup of songs and artists on that soundtrack. It's
Yeah.
beyond impressive. Pretty in Pink and Valley Girl, those are my two. And that, I mean, you can't really say Erg a music war, even though it is a soundtrack, because it doesn't count. But yeah, it's Pretty in Pink. There's no comparison with that lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I've got Andrew's autobiography that I got for Christmas from my wife. I got to start dipping into that.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
Rob
good one.
too. I got to. I've wanted to read Rob Lowe's memoir. I'm sure that's got some.
He'd be a dream guest for me. I think Rob Lowe would be a fun
For
one.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get him on.
All right.